Tais PINA of Portugal. It's ERIKSSON in the white judogi, PINA in blue. The referee in the middle of this one is
from Romania, Mr. Marian Halas.
Now, ERIKSSON defeated Margaret Devood, who's sitting in the stands not far from us, overseeing the medal contest of the category. Unfortunately, she lost out in that repechage, but what a huge throw from ERIKSSON.
In blue judogi, representing Portugal.
Even from 57, I mean, there are not many at 52 who you could say are destructive throwers, or 48. But when you get to 57, when we saw that with Timna Nelson-Levy yesterday, you know, you hear it. There is a thud. 63, same thing. But we're now into some serious power here. And Ida ERIKSSON earlier on. And Tais PINA is not far behind. You know, when you get thumped by this weight category. And then, for me, it kind of ends with the under 78 kilo category. You've got some real big throwers there. And for some reason, you know, you haven't got the ones that bury you any longer in the plus. There used to be the Chinese athlete Tong Wen. I mean, you don't want to be on the receiving end of something like that. Speed and power. She had speed and power, and that for me was the recipe of getting hurt. She put some people away and they stayed put. Single Judo picked up by ERIKSSON. I know. I mean, I know what you were going to say. From that picture. It's been said before, sorry to say that. All the...
We're waiting for a big moment, aren't we?
All the Viking jokes have come out before. You know. I can't remember, there was some series as well of Viking. Or maybe it was called Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings, yeah. He was on it. One of the lead characters. Or someone that looked very much like him.
A doppelganger. I mean, at this point, I think I'd say most of the attacks are coming from PINA. You can see ERIKSSON's now trying to work on the ground. Perhaps she's feeling like she's not got either an edge in Tachiwaza, or she can't find her way, and maybe working on the ground is going to be her best bet.
Calm down, please. I wonder what they do say when they turn around, given that they're usually conversing in different languages. you know.
Just like...
I can't remember who it was in the Rio Olympics who just put one finger to his lips without even turning round and just pointed to the coach. And that was enough. You saw the coach put his hands up and say, okay, all right. Half a minute left to go. Last chance here. I'd also give this a go if I was, you know, if I were ERIKSSON, it'd be the right thing to do. Waiting for the next set of Georgian competitors to take to the mat.
All right, well, we're going to head into golden score. Obviously, there's nothing positive to speak on, but there's only one Judo on the board, so it's not like either of them are doing anything wrong, but they're just not finding a way to get a score on the board either. Oh, she's got a grip underneath. Oh.
Now, second penalty picked up by PINA.
Now, I think she's obviously the one who's trying to look more active, but nothing's landing.
Nothing's
not strong enough. So, yeah, the plan is not planning. Oh, a couple of Ashiwaza attempts here from PINA, but just not getting the contact, not getting close enough to make any impact.
Now ERIKSSON decides to join in the Judo collection. They could be back here in a couple of weeks, couldn't they? Or 3 weeks?
Yeah, absolutely.
The pair of them.
I would expect so. That's probably one of her strongest attempts.
Yeah, and she had to use up most of that to deal with the attack rather than think about the possible turnover. Had to block that first. It's funny how quickly the whole balance of a contest can shift, and all of a sudden you can find yourself on the brink of a third Judo. And I think that that really is the position that ERIKSSON finds herself in now. And she better recognize that, because if PINA is able to put in a strong effort, that's not what I'm talking about. I'd let this go one more round. Or one more cycle, I think we call it. Got to be first here, and a good strong attack it's got to be.
Something convincing.
And here is PINA risking everything to go across. You know, the only thing that's going to save her is the blood injury, to be honest. And it could very well be that she'll come back to pick up the penalty for passivity. Got a bump to the nose there, did ERIKSSON. And that meant that she had to leave the tatami to get some treatment. But I think if she hadn't, then the fact that Tais had risked everything with that big effort, and it had been a third effort in a row, I think that would have done for her. See anyone you know?
Probably one of the most famous men in the country. Got Grigalashvili there. With his wife.
I think the glasses good.
Daughter.
The glasses have got to be darker to get hidden.
He's too cool. It's a look, it's a vibe he's going for.
Oh, I know him. He's in my club. That little boy. I practiced with him. My training partner. About the same size.
Sitting in front row.
We're back underway after tidying up that little bump. And now, you know, we've leveled things up after that attack from ERIKSSON.
Right.
Oh,
could
be trouble
control
here.
That leg? Can she pull that back down?
No.
She's got rid of the one trapped.
Work on the top now. Arm.
Oh.
One more, and that'll be it.
And that one's out.
I mean, is it a distraction for the player? You know, you can talk about the possibility that you have to look across, you see your coach has gone. It is something that maybe he's not going to play on your mind. Maybe you'd be glad to see the back of him. But it could be just something that unsettles you for a moment.
But at this point, we're 4.5 minutes in a golden score.
Yeah.
What something new are they going to give you at this point? Is it not just encouragement, just keep going, keep going? Is that what level we're at?
Well,
at what point we're at?
You could argue the case that if they haven't given you anything after 4 minutes and 41 seconds, maybe they shouldn't have been there in the first place.
And it's also like, I don't know, you expect athletes at this stage to have some autonomy.
Well, if you look at tennis, they go out there for how long? Hours.
Yeah.
There's no coach, you know. Not even shouting from the stands.
No, they shout
so
from the middle up to the coach when they're having a bad time.
Yeah. They'll shout at the referee, umpire. Umpire. You cannot be serious. Got to be the most famous shout
One of the greatest
ever
lines ever
in tennis. Yeah. Love to hear that.
It was on the line.
I'd love to hear that. There was chalk. The
chalk
dust.
flew.
Yeah. I'd love to hear something like that in judo. You cannot be serious. I mean, they're both making efforts, but no headway.
No, right. Drop there for Tais.
That's unfortunate because part of it was ERIKSSON sensing that and moving away, but I think they've seen enough. Tais has to stand up, take the loss, and it's either ERIKSSON of Sweden, who says, look, I'll see you back here in a few weeks, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. With a new game plan.
ERIKSSON of Sweden, who takes the first of the bronze medal contests in the under 70 kilo category. Let's see if our director has been able to unearth any highlights from that one. That's a job, isn't it? Yeah, actually, it was a little bit further away than I thought.
Yeah.
She didn't have to defend at all. She just got dragged down. It was no threat